Hi guys, I'm Shillong have given their eligibility criteria for 21-23 batch. So let's talk about that. Before we go into that, first thing that come to mind कि भाई क्यों I'm Shillong के बारे में मैं क्यों सोचूं? So why? Because this is a report, the placement report of I'm Shillong. So I'm Shillong. If I look at the placement report of the 2020 batch, highest CTC is 48.5 lakh, average is 18.78 lakhs. If you can go to the main IIMs, new IIMs are the best bet you can have. So 18.76 average package, which is almost 19 lakh average package, which is not bad at all. All the major company, Bains, Capability Network, ByteDance, Cognizant, Deloitte, Fitji, ICC Bank, JP Morgan Chase, Tata Steel, all of them gave the maximum number of offers. So the top 20% of the batch have got 29.1 lakh a package. So if in the top 20% of the batch, you are getting almost 30 lakh a package, which is at par with all the main IIMs. And if in the top 50% of the batch have got a 23.38 lakh a package, which is not bad at all. So I'm Shillong can be on the list because a lot of time you will ask, people are asking you whether I should be applying for new IIMs or not. Nahi, I'd rather repeat one more year. हिम्मत है तो रुको to wait for the main IIMs. Otherwise, new IIMs are a good bet. All right. All right. Now let's look at the placement scenario, placement report. So I've given 10 pointers here in the placement report. We'll talk about each of them one by one. Pointer number one, they've introduced a academic category like the IIM Ahmedabad. So like IIM Ahmedabad, they've introduced the criteria here. So now this is very complicated report. So let's look at that. AC1 are all the people here. You can pause the video and check out your name. All the mathematical science, natural sciences, all the courses are combined here. AC2 is all the humanities. This is step number one. They have given this in the last of the report, but this should be step number one. AC3, commerce, finance, economics. AC4, all the engineers, biotechnology, architecture, all of them are combined together. AC5, medical and surgery. AC6, accountancy. CS, ICWA. AC7, any other which is not counted, like IIM Ahmedabad. They have combined them into 7 categories. So step number one is to identify which criteria, which category you belong to out of the 7. Step number two, there is a minimum criteria. You have to get 50% in each of the section. For DA, SC, ST, 50, SC 60, EWS and open and others 75. So that's your minimum criteria. This does not guarantee your call. This is the minimum required to get the call. Yeah, minimum required the eligibility criteria. So this is the pointer number 2. Okay. Yeah. Now you can't take them to court कि देखा अरे मेरा 51 आ गया अब मेरे को कॉल दे दो कन्वर्ट दे दो फिर 18 लाख की जॉब भी दे दो नहीं उसमें कंडीशंस है that will talk about now. So pointer number 3 is they are going to divide them into number of people going to get call is based on the number of people applying for the academic discipline. नहीं समझा मैं समझाता हूँ point number 3. Okay, now let's see the number of people who are appearing in. Now IIM Ahmedabad said we are going to give call to all top 100 students. Yeah, and this is where my problem was with IIM Ahmedabad. Suppose there are only 100 students in medical AC applying. All 100 will get the call irrespective of the percentile. यहाँ क्या बोल रहा है कि नहीं, we'll find the percentage of student there. Suppose we are calling the top 5%, so only 5% of the medical student, 5% of the top commerce student, 5% top engineers will get the call. Not everyone will get the call. चलेगा. This is a better off preposition than what is being done by IIM Ahmedabad. Point number 3. Point number 4. Now all the candidates are then going to within category also EWS, SG, ST, OT, others mean open and OBC are going to be then segregated as per their discipline, AC and category. Category wise again they are going to bifurcate. भाई समझ रहा आपको पॉइंट तो वेरी गुड नहीं समझा तो सीधा पॉइंट नंबर 10 पे जाओ मैं 30 सेकंड में आपको पूरा एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा कि मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ. Okay, number 5 point is the percentage of category student called 10% for EWS. They have introduced 100% EWS quota with 10% seats, 7% for T, 15% for SC, 67.5% for open and general. Now, this is something I'm still confused because they're not yet clarified here whether OBC alag hai, open alag hai, कि OBC and open is combined into 67.5. So, guys, you have to help me here. And 5% seats are for the DA students. ये मेरे को कहीं से पता करके दो यार. Please post in the comment if you can find this answer because I have checked this. I couldn't find this thing. या कि वो ओपन कंबाइंड है कि नहीं है, एक बार वो चेक कर लेना. Alright, then the maximum number of students from each category are going to be called. Now point number 6 come. They have also introduced here the total number of candidates based on the gender as well. So gender part is introduced here in this pointer number 6. Again category wise gender of the people as well. So that is my point number 6. Now, based on this factor, you are going to get the shortlist for your PI based on your academic AC, based on your CAT score, based on your gender, all these things combined, you will get the call depending on number of people who are applying. That's the best part of the admission process. Point number 7. All right, now you're going to get the call here. For getting the call, your percentile score in PI and overall CAT absolute score will be counted, will be considered for that. Uska weightage for performance of the candidate is 70% will be the weightage will be given to that. Okay. You can pause the video and you can check out the details. Point number 8. Now they have introduced the minimum percentage of performance out of the maximum possible performance. For DA student, you have to perform minimum 20%, ST 20%, SC 25%, others, OBC and open 30%. Now, a lot of people have complained that you can go to court against the process. वो अभी करना है. If you do the case after the exam is the GDP is over, then this is not valid. Like for example, IIM Ahmedabad के ऊपर बच्चों ने case किया था last year, but the case was rejected because you have signed this agreement. This is an agreement between you and student. You have to score minimum this much percentage to clarify. If you don't clarify, you will not get the call. You will not get the convert. So बाद में आके तुम उनको चैलेंज नहीं कर सकते हो. Okay, so college by doing all this thing, college is trying to be safe. Point number 9, they've given a lot of instructions here. Point number 9, those who are in final year, you have to provide the proof of completion of their graduation equivalent by 31st December 2021. So by end of next year, you have to pass, which hopefully all of you pass. Suppose those are in final year today, even if you get 80 KT, you will be passing out by December 21, hopefully. Okay, so this is the criteria. Right, now we move to point number 10. ये सब हटाओ एक जगह पे. You focus on your preparation. I can give you one simple number. All the new IIMs, all the baby IIMs will give a call to open category, GEM, engineer, everybody at 95 percentile. Yeah, you get 95 percentile plus with a decent academic record, not great academic record, with a very average academic record, you will get the IIM call. I have student, engineers, general category, open male, GEM, at 94.5 also they've got the call from new IIMs and baby IIMs. Of course, these colleges are not at par with the main IIMs, but they are good. Same for the category student. Even if you get 80 percentile in the CAT exam, you will get the IIM call. You have to just clear the sectional cutoff. Just clear the sectional cutoff of quant, verbal, oral, and DI logic, all the 4 cutoff, DI logic, quant, verbal, and overall, you will get the call at 80. SC, ST category can even get it. तुम्हें सिर्फ वो cutoff clear करनी है जो मैंने आपको पेज नंबर 1 पे दिखाया था. Open category, this is a cutoff. And for SC, ST category, this is a cutoff given here. You have to just touch this number and you will get the call. Because there are not many people who are able to touch this number. बस ये number touch करो, आपको call guaranteed आएगा बस. This should be your main target to look at. I have made the video earlier about the how much is 60 percentile. Please check out those videos to understand and complete that. And with a package of 18 lakh, it's not a bad salary to work for. All the best.